hour's just over. Well, it finished about 10 minutes ago, 5, 10 minutes ago. And so we can see on the 15-minute chart when the lunch hour came in just before. And so we're getting sort of 15-minute discrepancy here. So 15 minutes before the lunch hour, so 11:45, we had that pullback, that drop down, and then quartered. Um, um, so what happened here? 11:45 drop down. So this is our initial balance here. So let's mark that out, just so it's nice and clear for everyone. And so what's happened? Prices come back. So we've got the sustained auction to the upside. It's a late sustained auction as well. It happened in the last sort of half an hour before lunch, 40 minutes before lunch. So we've got that late sustained auction to the upside, which obviously the sustained auction doesn't happen at the beginning. Then we've got lower sort of volume, liquidity, or not much momentum for whatever reason. It is Friday, and also I think we've got contract expiries coming up next week. Yeah, next Friday. So it could be that volumes are sort of being split between the front contract and the next one. Um, but anyway, so a late sustained auction, a pullback to test that initial balance, which uh, tested successfully. If we drop down into a lower time frame, um, it never closed inside, which is great. You see here we've got this little test here, bullish engulfing. It's pulled back again, kept failing, and then pushed to the upside. And then on the 15-minute, a lovely 3 inside up, which closed really confidently on its almost at its peak. And then we're continuing to the upside. And now what's happened is it's now exhausted the daily range. 77.73 has been hit. So if I put this, where is it? If I put this at 77.73, which was our target, that has now been hit on this last 15-minute candle. But the thing is, I don't want to keep my trades, and it was a time-based exit. We were coming up to the lunch hour. I knew that, sometimes just before lunch hour comes up, prices start to pull back. I saw it was struggling. I took it off, and we took it off just around the 4R over here. And then obviously what happened, it just tanked and came all the way back. There was nothing to say that this would definitely hold and prices would definitely go up. You can't make any such guarantees in the market, especially with a late auction and no real momentum drives. So there were no sort of single print TPOs on the TPO to show me, on the profile to show me that it would hold. So we took it off. Prices pulled back. I wasn't sure if it was going to hold or not, but I was looking at it about 20 minutes ago, and I saw that yeah, it held. And in fact, I was watching when this candle was going up, and I was saying, well, this looks like it might be a 3 inside up, which it is, with a bullish engulfing finisher. It's a great pattern to show that we will definitely, not definitely, but a high probability we will hit that target, and it has done. But it wasn't something that I was willing to trade on, because if we look at it, the trade would have to be executed at the close of this pattern because it's such a strong one. You wouldn't wait for that pullback, even though it did a little bit, 3 ticks. But we're assuming we took it at the close. You'd want your stops below this pattern, so inside the initial balance, and that's 45 ticks. And for the sake of trying to gain 34 ticks, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth that risk. So let me just delete this. Let me just delete this. Now, so we've hit that target that we wanted to hit. Now, for the day range fill, we wanted to fade any potential auctions. But this doesn't look like an auction that I would fade because there's nothing to fade. We've got 4 or 5 TPOs here, 4 TPOs here, 3 TPOs here. There's no single prints. So there's nothing to fade. If anything, this may continue to the upside really slowly, or it may just sort of fizzle out in this area now for the rest of the day. I don't think it's going to make any significant moves. So basically nothing to trade on